Hi, I'm Mr. Wilcox, and you're taking the Equalizer course, the Youth Success course. Today you'll learn about limitations and barriers. First, what are limitations? What are barriers? Limitations, a limiting rule or circumstance, a restriction. That is a limitation. A limiting rule or circumstance, a restriction. What is a barrier, you may ask? Do you know? I don't know. Well, barriers, a circumstance or obstacle that keeps people or things apart or prevents circumstances or progress. That is a barrier. I'll repeat that just in case you didn't hear me. A circumstance or an obstacle that keeps people or things apart or prevent communication or progress. So what does limitations and barriers have in common, you may ask? Circumstance. Both limitations and barriers connect with circumstance. So, when you're dealing with limitations and barriers, how does this affect your life? What is your circumstance? Is it poverty? Are you having difficulties with learning? Do you have struggles with classes? Well, in this next slide, you'll see a list of examples of barriers. So, with that list, you can determine or get an idea, like, what are some barriers you may go through? I know when I grew up, I dealt with poverty. I had learning issues. I struggled with reading. I struggled with math. Heck, I struggled with a lot of subjects. But I was able to overcome those barriers and limitations based on the resources that I was provided. In this course, you'll learn about positive influences that will help you get over those limitations and barriers. But for now, what are your limitations and barriers? Take a look at the next slide and write down some of your possible limitations and barriers. Thank you.